Hey guys, my name is Jennifer Kasmer. I'm owner of Everlasting Changes Personal Training, certified nutritionist, and trainer. I just wanted to bring to you this morning, I kind of went over how to take your body fat measurements using the Inbody 270. And then today, I wanted to go over how exactly do you read your results sheet. So just turn this way with me for now. So, you have your Inbody sheet, and you'll notice at the top of your Inbody sheet, there's all your information. So, your mobile ID, which is right here at the top left, it states your height, age, gender, and then the test date and time. Right here is a really important number, 71.9. For a female, in order to be considered hydrated, well hydrated, you want to have that number to be about 60% of your entire body weight. For guys, it's a little bit higher. It's 70%. And the reason why is muscle stores more water than fat, and guys tend to have a bit more muscle than women, as we're all well aware of, us females. So let me see the calculation on how I'm doing with that water. So I'm going to take my weight right here, which is 119, and then I'm going to times it by 60%, and I get 71.4. So I am actually very well hydrated. Now for weight loss purposes, if you're trying to actually cut weight, you would want your hydration level to actually be more than that. For me, I am getting ready for a Cancun trip, so I would like my water to be slightly higher than that, but I am picking it up later afternoon right now. I was a little bit dehydrated at that time. You can see my entire weight is 119, and then if you follow me down, I kind of skipped the muscle fat analysis right here. I skipped the obesity analysis right here. I am particularly always familiar with what my percentage of body fat is, but I'm actually more interested in seeing it down here. Now, what's so great about the Inbody is that the Inbody is always going to give you, as long as you use the same ID, which is why we have our clients use their mobile, a history of their last 8 numbers so you can see your progression. For us, when we use these numbers, this allows us to either tweak their training or tweak their diet to better serve our clients and make sure that they're constantly moving in a forward progression towards their goals. I'm also always concerned with these numbers here in the 4 quadrants. This tells us how we're doing with our muscle mass, top to bottom and right to left. What we want to do is make sure that there's hardly any variance other than a show of maybe being right-handed or right side of the body dominant. As you can see, that's pretty much what's going on with my numbers, but my numbers overall look really good. You want all of your numbers to signify over 100%. That just says that you have enough muscle mass in that quadrant of the body to sustain the weight without any risk of injury. And then if you keep following me along, what I always point out to our clients is these 2 numbers right here. Now I struggle with my muscle mass. I'm always trying to put more muscle on. The reason why is because I know for a fact that every time my muscle goes up, my body fat goes down. And that creates a nice tone, defined, and lean look. I'm not concerned with the number on the scale, really, just because I know the number on the scale is constantly going to shift to and from, and that's going to shift with increased water intake, increased exposure to the sun. So people that get too fixated on the number on the scale, I try and discourage that at all times, because a lot of times, especially when somebody's first starting out with us, if they're too fixated, sometimes it can make or break their fitness regimen. And therefore, and once they stop, sometimes they never get back at it. Another thing about the Inbody, which is right up here, it shows these numbers always designate what you need to gain or lose in order to be average. Me personally, I'm an athlete, so I'm not really trying to be average. I would like to be with the athletic body style. So that's why you can see that it tells me to gain body fat. I'm really not too worried about that number. What I'm more concerned with is the fact that it's telling me to gain some lean body mass. I do not like to look skinny or frail. I like to look lean and mean. And that's just me personally. Everyone's different. This right here is my basal metabolic rate, which AKA also means your nutritional intake each and every day. So as long as I'm trying to stay under that number, my body's going to be at a deficit, and that means that I'm constantly being in a fat burning zone. So I just wanted to go over those numbers with you. This is how I read my body fat sheets when I sit with a client for their first time in our facility with us. And then we have our clients weigh in every 2 weeks. We used to do it on a monthly basis. We found that that's just not fast enough, because if we see that our clients are going in the opposite direction of what we like, we want it to be quick. We want to notice it quick enough so that way we can catch it, make them also aware of it, and that way we can get back on track and heading in the right direction. So, but for any questions, concerns that you guys ever have, please definitely reach out to me. But this should help you kind of better define what your results sheets mean for you. Thanks very much, guys. And for more tips and tricks like these, keep checking out our membership site. I'll always be updating it with fresh content to keep you guys learning and becoming more and more educated towards your fitness and nutritional journey with us. Thanks again.